I've got my goggles on, so let's go see the chemistry lab. Here we go. Here's our lab. It's a little bit different from the biology lab. We've got cabinets where all the glassware is stored. Here are the student sinks, Bunsen burners, so there are lab stations. The individual sinks are used for the students to wash glassware. There's some glassware. We have 3 tables, so basically 12 lab stations. Over here we've got our emergency exit. Our emergency exit goes outside on a patio. We would always want to go outside in case of some kind of fumes or breathing emergency. The first aid for breathing issues is go outside, not the hallway. That's important. Over here we've got lab aprons. Lab aprons are required to keep you safe, just in case you spill. Speaking of spills, here's our spill control station. We've got 3 things over here in our spill control station. One thing is called soda ash. It's basically the same thing as baking soda, and that neutralizes any acid spill, only acids. Here we've got cat litter. You want to use cat litter to absorb spills, to keep them from spreading, or in case something is volatile. Here is sand. Sand is good for things that are going to vaporize quickly, like gasoline. Over here we've got our big sink. The big sink is the only place where you can get hot water, so that's where you're going to want to wash your hands. Here's a mop. Hopefully we won't need that. Goggles. In the chemistry lab, goggles have to be worn all the time. You cannot take them off because you never know when somebody's going to spill or splash something. Here's the location of our fire blanket. Here's one of 3 fire extinguishers. And our fire extinguishers are chemical rated, so they're rated to smother chemical fires. We'll get to that in another video. Here's my prep room. Sorry, no students allowed. Here's the safety shower. Now I'm going to show you how to use this safety equipment, but just so you know the location of it, it does dump cold water. Here's our eye wash station. Our large trash can is good for throwing away paper towels or chemistry stuff that's safe to throw away. But any broken glass needs to go in this bucket. Broken glass cuts through plastic bags, and sometimes it has chemicals on it, so you want to isolate that stuff. We've got a broom and dustpan to clean up spills. Here we have our ultra-sensitive digital balance. It's accurate to 4 decimal places. You can put a dot on a piece of paper with a pencil and measure the mass. Here's our first aid kit. And last but not least, my favorite, the fume hood. The fume hood is where I would show you demonstrations that might create fumes dangerous for you to breathe. You can see that it's kind of spotted up here because it's been used. It's got a window that goes up and down in order to protect people. You would work like this, moving your hand in the fume hood but keeping your face behind the glass. So it's got a evacuation fan. You can hear it there. That's taking any fumes up and out of our building. And that's the end of our chemistry lab tour. See you in the next video.